I'm teasing. I'm here really. Hello, BT.
Hello, Sarah. How are you doing?
I'm good. This is rather spontaneous, isn't it?
It is. It is.
I'm even in my sweats. I was going to get into a pink hoodie, and then I thought, you know what? They can see me in my Sunday sweats. I'm kind of okay with it.
I love it. That's great. Yeah, I'm still recovering from our awesome event the other night, if I'm being honest.
I
So,
know my feet still hurt actually.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so let's. How honest should we be on this? Do you want to be really honest, or should we be like,
Absolutely.
moderately honest?
No,
Absolutely.
completely and
Okay.
totally transparent.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a very loaded question then. Why are we having a Zoom call? What's happened that on a Sunday evening for me, a Sunday lunchtime for you, that we thought it was a good idea to jump on a Zoom? Why are we doing that?
So we're here to talk to everybody, I think, primarily about this huge, freak out last night and a bunch of FUD around the price floor specifically of this project. And so,
Wait, what
yep.
project? What are you talking about? What project? Hang on a second. We can't talk about the problems before we talk about the project. So for those of people that, maybe haven't been online for the last 4 weeks or longer, what's the project, BT? And,
So
like bearing in mind who you are, like tell us just in a line or two, what is this project and why should we even care? And why should people be even watching this to worry about the price? What's the project?
absolutely. So I mean, I kind of feel like I should start with what it's not, but I'm going to tell what the project.
No, go for what it is. Then we can delete out the other things.
Okay, so for start, this project is the culmination of 20 years of study and love of electronic music. So this project really actually started a very, very long time ago, when I was exposed to the concept of generative music in uni, we would say, right? And so fluent in both English and Yank. I've been in love with this idea of making something that's able to generate beautiful art and music since quite literally I was a teenager. So what this project is it's called the Orbs, and it's 3,333 fully real time generative pieces of 3D art and music. And they will never, ever, ever loop. So they're actually programs. It's 3,333, hundreds of thousands of lines of programs. And it took about 10 months to make. And I have to say that just in general, this is like a really emotional experience for me. So I'm totally comfortable being like fully transparent and vulnerable, like get my Brene Brown hat
Oh,
out.
don't touch me about vulnerable. I almost cried on a Zoom call the other day with all of the team. That was a moment. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
exactly.
I think hopefully most people listening will know a bit about your project and just how special it is. And then I think something happened, right? In regards to the project, the price was announced, and well, that kind of opened a can of like meanness, like really mean, and in particular to 888, which I think, and the first thing I want to say about that is, as a company, Gala Games will never ever do anything that doesn't support or enrich our community, because we don't have investors, so we can do what on earth it is we want to do. And so no one tells us who to work with or how to work or what we should work on. And one of the wonderful things about that, guys, is that we get to choose our partners, and we choose our partners incredibly carefully. So if you do see someone working with us, it's because we have a real belief in what they're going to bring to the ecosystem, which is why I'm sat with the wonderful BT right now, not physically, obviously. But it's also why we work with 888. And I think it's really important to note that this is a collaboration. Okay, this isn't an 888 drop, right, BT? This is
So
us
important.
supporting you. So how,
Absolutely.
just talk a little minute about that. Like, why are you working with Gala and why are you working with 888? And this isn't his thing, right? He's not trying to extort
Exactly.
you as an artist. That's kind of against what we're about, everyone.
Yeah,
It's kind of the opposite to what we're
oh my
trying to
God.
do.
And in like the polar opposite to what not only 888 is about, it's demonstrable. He's demonstrated.
He or she.
He, she, thank you. Yeah, they have demonstrated to our community. I mean, you know, that piece really kind of hurt my heart because they are such an incredible light in our community and have literally lifted artists that I know personally out of actual poverty. Like, 888 somebody that is so giving and wants to lift people's work, including me. And so, when they approached me, right? I'm gonna get that right. You watch me.
It's good. Just keep going with it. It's fine.
Okay. When approached, I was so thrilled. I mean, I'm so excited to be collected by 888 too, and they've just shown like an incredible amount of compassion and understanding for my creative process. And when they approached me, it was like, let's make something awesome together. And I was like, I'm already working on something awesome for like at that point, like probably about 7 months. Yeah, and it's just been a thrilling process as it has been working with you guys. This is such a forward-thinking group of leaders that want to do good and want to lift their communities, want to lift our community at large, the blockchain art community. And so, I'm thrilled to be working with you guys. And what we've made is profoundly cool. And so it was hard last night to watch, 888 take arrows like that. So we're willing to take them.
This is us. Yeah, this is us jumping in front of 888, like to take a few.
Right.
If you want to throw some stones and some arrows, feel free to throw a few this way because we're okay with it. Nobody has to buy anything, guys. And we actually, in the Gala community, we often tell people not to buy things because it means people like me can buy them instead. But my own personal need to one side, I did what I always do and what I am incredibly grateful for when I'm having this like debate of, oh my goodness, did we do the right thing? Did we do the wrong thing? I do something that is now turned into second nature, which is I go and talk to our community and I jump in and they are the most wonderful, supportive and honest and smart people, I could possibly have surrounded myself with. And so I went in the channel this morning and I said, hey guys, like this is what's happened and what's going on. I'm in the UK. So I, unfortunately for you guys, I slept through all of this like toxicity that was just being targeted at somebody we work with and we believe in hugely. And they said, well, listen, like Gala Games has this amazing community because we trust you. We've gone through over the period of quite a long period of time now, drop after drop, AMA after AMA, all of the experience after experience. And we trust you. So if you say, do this thing, we don't really need much information because we know with Benny and Bitbender, and we're in good hands and we know you'll make good because you're building, we've got like 20 games coming, like we have to get this right. So we know you're good for it. And I think the reaction from them was, it was a brilliant suggestion. And they sort of said to me, well, trust the community then. Like, so rather than asking, for us or for them, 888's community, your budding community to trust in what we're saying and the price that we're putting on this, give it back. And say, all right, guys, well, if you're not happy with that, if you're not comfortable with that, if you think we're overpricing this, we trust you to see the value. And I think that's, we've obviously had a call and I think that's where we're at, isn't it? Of like, give it back to you guys. And we still believe the price point because of who you are. And also not just who BT is, but who we are and what we stand for. And we hugely are investing in the game space and the music space, and BT is doing a music-based drop. Now, I would say that that's quite exciting, bearing in mind all the games you've got, the fact we bang on about interoperability all of the time. The fact that we believe Web3 isn't about these isolated spaces of art, music, and games, and maybe film, but actually about how they confuse and come together in new and exciting ways. I would be pretty happy to say there's a reason Gala Games is backing BT and has jumped in with this collaboration with you and 888. So all of those things to one side, if you feel that this isn't right, then we'll take that and we will let you dictate the price. What do you think about that, BT?
I absolutely love it. I mean, to me, one of the things that is so affirmative and incredible about the blockchain community in general, whether it's in gaming, whether it's in fine art, whether it's in music, is that it's like the first real sense of community I've ever felt in my entire life. I've worked in the music business for 20 years and I've never felt at home, honestly. And so I absolutely trust you guys and our community at large, and also too, like, hear you strongly, like want to know that, like, we really did hear you. And like Sarah said too, I think it's really important to say that that we feel like we've made something really, really, really special here.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've
So
never
sorry, I can't over you. I can't over BT. That's bad. That is so bad. Keep going.
Okay. I'm so excited about what we've made. You know, I've never seen an NFT that's going to upres itself to 8K by 2028, or something that's going to make music and art for you that changes forever. So this is not a pixelated PFP, you know, like this is something that we have put a tremendous amount of work into and we're really proud of. And we want you to know that we like super hear you guys, and I absolutely trust you guys. Like, I'm in this for the long haul. Once I discovered blockchain art and game and music space, I was like, why would I do anything else? Like, this is the coolest thing ever. It's like intersection of everything I love, from creating software to art to music. So totally, you guys.
And like you say, we're not going anywhere. You know exactly where to find us. Anytime you've got a problem, guys, jump in. We'll be there and we'll listen and we'll hear you. And just to make really clear what we're saying is we're going to remove the floor.
That's right.
So we're trusting you with this man's life work, because it's not 10 months. It's taken an enormous amount of investment from BT as a person, as a human being. And it's something that I could stay for 10 years, 20 years, BT, and I would never be able to do this. So that's why we like to find talent, because we want to elevate talent and give it a true platform like it deserves. So it's on you now. We're going to put all that pressure back on you guys. And if you think it's not worth what we believe it's worth, then you'll let us know and we'll learn from that, and we understand that. And we're putting BT's work into your hands. So the floor will be removed. Now, with one solution, I'm sure comes another outpouring of, no, what have you done? And that's for people that have the Genesis holders that are burning or going to burn 3 NFTs in order to access your drop BT. So we have spoken to 888 as well. And I will say the following. This sounds like an official announcement. I've gone all teacher style. I've like honed my inner teacher. That is so sweet, and I can only apologize. This is why I should never do AMAs. Not that we've taken any questions either. So basically, this is a hashtag fail on every level, but that's fine. Let's just go with it for a couple of minutes. Okay, so if the floor price goes below, because the community has spoken, the price that you have, spent on your NFTs and the burning and all of that stuff, we will make you whole. We will make good. Now, if you do not believe me, please jump into the Gala community, because I'm hoping most of them will say, if Gala says they're going to do that, Gala will do that. And like I said, the reason we're working with 888 and BT is because we are very aligned in our vision for the space. And if you've been on any of the Twitter spaces and you've seen any of the stuff we're doing, you would know that's true already. But if you don't, I'm speaking as Gala Games. We will make good on that. So please do not worry. I Are they all the headline messages? Do you want to just, say about how awesome you are one more time, just so the messages got through? And can you confirm that I'm going to be able to buy a pink orb? Because I think that's basically what I'm now most worried about.
Oh my gosh. I've seen a couple, Sarah, seriously. I've seen a few where I'm like, oh my God, I wish I could like reserve this one for you. Sadly, we can't because they're,
I
they're
know,
random.
it wouldn't be fair.
Oh my
And,
gosh. But
and
some of the pink on pink with this the topography is called Ice Mountains, and it's crazy. I mean, like I get to see it now in its current form, which is 2K, but I also have seen what it's going to look like in 4K, and then eventually by 2028 that in 8K, and it's freaking crazy. So
like,
I've seen
so
some that
clever.
definitely belong to you, but I
So if
hope you.
anybody happens to get that one, just come into Discord at Bux. We can talk. That's fine. And just to be really clear, I know you can't completely take away the floor, so it's going to be like the most negligible amount possible. So
Right.
that's what I mean by removing the floor. Um, Anything else you want to cover? I said 15 minutes, and I think we've done it in 15 minutes. So not only have we been honest, not only have we given the community what they asked for. Oh, and incidentally, if that's still not good enough for you and you still want to throw some salt in AA8's direction, please just exit the community, because you don't really understand what we're doing. And we don't need people that are going to bring negativity, because we're trying to support artists and we're trying to build something amazing. And to do that, we need to work together and not against each other, because I think that is something that if we can get it right in the new world, we don't need to bring in some of the horrible stuff that we're trying to get away from in the old world. So guys, we've got a chance to build something that's new and is better. And I think if we can just be honest, and like we've done today, if you can take on the feedback and you can be a positive part of that, then we can do amazing things. But probably, I used to say, like, putting somebody else's light out doesn't make you shine brighter. It just makes the room darker. So let's try and lift each other up rather than just being mean, please, because there is a person behind the persona in all of these instances. So
Absolutely.
now I've gone into my mum talk, which is nice. So I've covered lots of different profiles tonight.
Oh my God, Sarah, you are talk about a light in the community. It's thrilling to get to do this with you guys. As like a little wrap up from me, I want to put all this behind us so I can talk about all the deep nerdy stuff that makes up this project, because this project seriously is.
I want to get this in a game. That's what I want to do. I want my whole
know.
atmosphere to change into the color of my orb and to hear this amazing musical score that will change. Like, we've got so much work to do. It's incredible. At least we
Totally.
get to do it together, though, right? I mean, I'm not going to code anything. That would be ridiculous, but you know what I mean?
I love it. Yeah. And I'm really grateful for the people that have given us like constructive feedback, like totally hear you guys. And like I said, I can't wait to do these kind of things where we're talking about the nuance and the complexity of what this project is. Because for anybody that is into coding or is into music or is into 3D art and gaming as well too, like there's so much cool stuff to talk about. So I look forward to our nerd talk. So
I can't wait. And big shout out to the Gala Gold community. You guys, every time I'm having a bad day, you just lift me up, and I see all of you, and you are so appreciated. And I think that whole thing that you gave us this morning, all that feedback, that went straight through to BT and AAA and the team when we were talking today. So your voices are heard, your opinions are listened to. So the summary is, you said it was too expensive, way too expensive. We believe in the value of this drop, but we believe in you. So we're going to trust you. We're going to remove the floor. We're going to take it down to a negligible amount and let the community decide. And if the 888 Genesis community are affected negatively as a result of that, we will make sure that they are made good as well.
Love it.
The end. You can all go and have dinner, lunch, breakfast, and a lovely day now. Can I blow kisses? Is that appropriate?
I could go finish cutting the trailer and like cleaning our code repository, which is what I should be doing. Yeah, this is awesome. Thank you, Sarah. I just appreciate you guys so much. And like,
We're a
thank you,
team.
the Gala
All of
community.
us.
And be nice to 888, you guys. He is like absolute, such an important part of our community. So
The glue.
yeah, I love it. This is great. Thanks for doing this, Sarah.
No, thank you. All right. I think Jason has to cut us off, which is really funny. Bitbens is lurking in the background, just so you know, he's always there.
I am right here, everybody. and you know, I know I'm not really part of this whole discussion, but I wanted to thank you guys. And by you guys, I mean literally everybody, the entire community, even the people, honestly, who are on Twitter right now going, "Meh," like all of the salt flingers. Like,
you make us better. You make us stronger every single time.
Yeah. So thank you to everyone, and thank you guys for coming together on what day is it? Is it Saturday? Is it Sunday? It's Sunday, right? It's Sunday, I think. Is it Sunday or is it Saturday? Did I just
Sunday?
And okay. Just for the Gala community, because they're going to be really grumpy that I didn't mention Galaverse at all. You might get stuck in my face tomorrow as well, for which I can only apologise. But you will get a Galaverse update too, I promise. It's just this was a bit impromptu on a Sunday because friends are there for each other and we needed to be there today.
And that's also why the production quality on the stream is slightly lower than what you've been seeing normally, because...
That's just my face, Jason. You don't need to be...
No. This is me posted up in a hotel room.
There's Australian shepherds in this stream.
Oh my God, who let the dogs in?
I'm on a couch, not in a studio.
What's going on?
Fine,
cats and dogs.
Chaos.
Okay, guys.
Cut us off before I go
so much. Okay, cutting off.
Bye,
Everybody
guys.
Stop talking now.